I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Should I call you mister? Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Don't trust China. China is asshole.
You are gay. You are gay.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. 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 I'm gonna come. 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 Come.
I didn't come in your burrito.
Hello, welcome to Terrible Person, formerly How to Become a Terrible Person. I'm your host, Gareth, joined by Selena.
Hello.
Hello. We've dropped the Grant and Kate gimmick. We're just being ourselves now. Just Gareth and Selena.
Yep.
Just enjoying our time here together on the couch. So, if you didn't listen last week, we moved pretty much all the free episodes to the premium feed, so all the part ones and part twos are together. So www.terribleperson.co, go there now, sign up. It's $2 a month, and now there's like almost 200 episodes on there. 200 wild and crazy episodes.
Is it that combining the premium and the free?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also, if anyone's interested in Patreon, I hope some people are, because I spent like 6 hours on Friday and Saturday moving everything over there. So it's all in order. All the dates are right. It was a pain in the ass. I realized I uploaded all the shows to Patreon on the same day. So I had to go through and edit individually each episode and change the date.
Oh.
Yeah, and then when I uploaded the corresponding free episodes, I had to like also edit the date because it was putting it for July 14th or whatever. It was real fun. Took a long time. So www.terribleperson.co or go to Patreon and look up Terrible Person Premium. You'll find us there. Not much happened this week, Kate. Pretty chill week, you know?
Well, I mean, it is summer in Arizona, so it's like our winter.
Well, I was just speaking in a worldly perspective. Not much happened.
Oh,
yeah, nothing happened.
I thought you meant like in our lives.
Yeah.
I'm like, well.
If you're listening to this, there was an attempted assassination this weekend. Very spooky stuff. We were dealing with a more pertinent issue when the assassination attempt happened. So we kind of, it wasn't really our focus. Two men in a truck, Mesa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a really great weekend this weekend between the fucking asshole moving company that our neighbors were using.
Explain the moving company, Kate.
I went on Saturday to go to my parents' pool because I'd rather swim at my parents' pool than swim at our apartment pool. So I'll go over there and like hang out with my mom and stuff and swim. And so I come back home and I'm just like ready to be home because I've been out in the sun for like 4 hours and I still have a wet bathing suit on. So I just want to pull into my parking spot and just go inside and change. But when I try to pull up, there is a moving van, 2 men in a truck.
It's not a van.
It's like
semi-truck. It's a 20-foot truck.
It's a semi-truck.
Yeah. It's not really a semi-truck either.
Babe, then what the fuck do you call it?
It's a 20-foot truck.
It's a semi-truck.
It's a moving truck.
Well, what's the difference?
The semi-truck isn't attached. You know what I mean? You pull a trailer. This was an attached truck.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Hey, I'm trying to paint the picture for the audience, for the at-home audience.
So I guess picture like a U-Haul then.
The biggest U-Haul you can rent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so this truck thing is parked in a way that is taking up, like blocking in 9 people from their parking spot.
9 spots.
So, yeah. And
they have the ramp pulled out. It's blocking 9 parking spots, including yours.
Mm-hmm. So I can't pull in. So I have to go and park in like an uncovered spot. Thankfully, there was one not too far. But I'm annoyed. And then I come in hot and I like...
Kate always comes home mad, by the way, guys.
That is not true. Did I come home mad today? No, I did not.
Today was the exception.
Okay,
6 out of the 7 days. What? Kate.
I'm not continuing my story because you're being rude.
I'm not being rude.
It's uncalled for what you're saying about me.
Well, you came home mad. And like I was working on
but
the
you don't have to be like, Kate comes home mad every day, guys.
You come home mad a lot.
Fuck off.
Kate when she
I'm
walks
over you.
No, Kate when she walks in the door occasionally, you're upset. And it's usually because of traffic or because of some bullshit.
I have not been that in bad moods lately. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right.
You hoe.
Okay. Continue. So you come upstairs hot.
I want you to take back what you said. I'm very bothered right now.
What do you mean?
Not going to continue my conversation.
What do you mean, babe?
Until you rectify this.
Well, how do I rectify it? Occasionally, Caitlin comes home upset. Is that better?
No.
Every once in a while, Caitlin comes home mad.
Every once in a blue fucking moon.
Yep.
Very rare.
Very rare.
Very, very rare.
Hardly.
I'm getting annoyed with you, Grant. Stop laughing. This is not a laughing matter.
Hardly ever happens.
I just want to fuck up your little board right now and start unplugging things.
Well, babe. Okay, so there's 9 people blocking your spot. You come upstairs. You're annoyed. I come
inside and I make it Grant's problem.
I'm editing the dates on the Patreon episode, and I'm like, literally, I got like 3 left, and Caitlin's like, I need you to deal with this now.
I need you to go tell them that they're being assholes.
And I went and I saw the guys. I told you, I was like, well, I'm going to go to the office. I'm going to tell the office they need to move because obviously, you know, it's new neighbors' responsibility to move the truck.
Yes.
So I went down, and as I was going down, the 2 men that were in the truck, 2 men in the truck Mesa, I was like, are you fellas planning, are you guys going to be done soon? And they're like, I don't know. And I was like, well, you did a terrible job parking your truck. You blocked 9 people in. And they just kind of like laughed. And I was like, no, you guys need to move your truck. If you're going to be a while, you need to move the truck. And they just were like dicks, basically.
Yeah.
So I called 2 men in a truck, Mesa, and left a voicemail. And I was like, your guys are assholes. They're parked like dickheads. This is fucking absurd. Blah, 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 blah. And I didn't leave my name or return number. I just wanted to vent. And then it took him like another hour to move.
Yeah.
And
he also went to the front office and told them, but they were like, oh, well, we'll tell the people that are moving. And nothing happened.
So we haven't done this in a while. But the last few times we've done it, it's made us very happy.
Yeah. And we've gotten a great response from it.
You can just Google 2 men in a truck, Mesa. And, you know, we're not suggesting that you leave a review or anything, or a 1-star review, or even a 5-star review, or, you know, whatever. But, you know, just maybe go check out the Google reviews and see what's going on there.
Yeah.
And again, we're not saying to do anything. We're just doing our part. We're paying it forward. But they were assholes to us. And, yeah, you know.
And there is I just also want to mention, there are 2 large dumpsters. So there's like an entire area in the corner of our parking lot that you could park there because there's no parking spots over there because it's just the dumpsters.
There was plenty of
And there's also a fire gate.
Right.
Huge
So many
fire
spots.
Gate. There's right there too. So it's like there are plenty of other places that they could have parked said truck. They didn't have to park it like an asshole and block 9 people.
Well, and then also too, when you're blocking, I worked for a moving company, and when you're blocking in a car, you know at some point somebody's going to come out and ask you to move your truck, and then as the moving company, you have to be like, okay.
Yeah, because it's like, well, what if one of us had to like go to work?
What if we had a medical emergency?
Yeah.
What if you had to drive me to the hospital? You know?
Oh, apparently we just have to, you know, call an ambulance and pay $10,000 for that instead because
call an Uber.
That fucker decides to, you know, block us in.
How many people do you think have been stabbed or like shot and called Ubers?
Or what if like I was pregnant and I was having a baby?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What if, babe? What? You just railroaded me.
Good.
I was asking a question.
What was your question?
Time has passed.
Okay, good. I didn't want to hear it anyway.
It's moved.
It was unimportant.
Yeah. So
and stupid. And
Babe,
Sorry.
the whole reason we did the thing that we did.
Sorry.
I know. But you know what I'm going to
Then
say.
just block it all out.
No, babe. Kate.
You're annoying me, like, really a lot. Like, okay, I'm sorry I interrupted you. Welcome to my fucking life.
What? Are you upset with me?
Well, I mean, like, it's annoying. It's, like, so hypocritical.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry, babe.
it's funny how you can dish it, but you can never fucking take it.
What are you talking
It's hilarious.
Babe. Did you see the Roombas have AI now, Caitlin,
How so?
to clean your house?
But, like, what is the AI?
They use
what does it do?
use lasers and they can go through and like track what's dirty.
So they map out your house and then send that data to...
They map out your house, yeah, and send it to China, probably. Well, we saw that the one vacuum we were looking to buy automatically connects to a Wi-Fi network and sends data to China. Remember that? I can't remember what company that was.
Tineco.
Was that it?
Or I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's spelled Tineco. Tineco,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I don't really see how having a Roomba with artificial intelligence is something we need.
Yeah, like I thought, did it just like talk to you?
What do you talk to you?
It's like, I'm going to go vacuum the bathroom now.
Yeah, I thought
There's a lot of hair in there.
I thought it had all the intelligence that it needed. Like I can't imagine what you would need because it already goes and maps out your house, and then it knows where the battery charger is, so it can plug itself back in. So I don't really understand what you would need that for.
I guess maybe so it's just more accurate, because you do sometimes see like the Roomba like run into a wall, but I feel like they're pretty good at like it'll like run into the wall and then it'll like quickly like turn around and then like, you know.
I've never had a Roomba. Are they worth it?
I have never personally owned a Roomba because I've always just been like kind of thought that they're stupid.
Well, I mean, do they work?
Well, I think that they work, but everybody that I know that has had a Roomba, it's like that thing is constantly fucking running.
Oh, really?
So it's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, if you're constantly vacuuming your floors, then yeah, any, like, you know what I mean?
I guess you said it for times when you're not home. Is that
I think so, or
the idea?
Yeah, but yeah, because my one friend does have one, and every single time I'm at her house, which isn't very often anymore because, you know, I'm an old person and I like to hang out in my own house, but yeah, it just seems like it's always on, and I'm just like, does that thing ever just like not?
I don't see why you can't just vacuum.
Right. Like, I'd rather not have like to be like watching TV and hear.
Well, it's got to also be is it more energy efficient to let the thing run its battery out and recharge it, or is it better just to run your vacuum like once a week?
Who knows? Do you know those people that have like those little holes in their walls and they just like stick a hose into it?
Yeah, those are sick. The central
vac or something like that.
That's tight.
My aunt has one of those. I'm like, whoa.
She's
She's the first person I think I've ever seen. Or, well, no, I mean, there's like more people have those, but she's like the first person I've ever known.
They live in an old ass house too, so they had to get that like installed.
Yeah, well, when they, because that used to be my uncle's parents' house.
Yeah. When
they moved out, my aunt and uncle, they like completely renovated the entire thing. Like, gut job.
Oh, speaking of the artificial intelligence and the thing, I guess Wi-Fi has gotten to the point where now somehow they can tell where you're at in your apartment or in your house.
So it doesn't like run into you?
No. I'm saying separately. Wi-Fi has gotten. Now they can tell.
So this is not like related to Roomba.
Yeah, this is just technology, but yeah, Wi-Fi basically.
So.
They can. I don't know if it sends like a sonar type situation out around your apartment, but they can like put you on your couch and put you in a position based on your Wi-Fi.
That's so creepy.
Yeah. And then also from what I've been reading on the conspiracy internet is screens are like can record. Like somehow screens can do basically like, you know how like a speaker works, or a speaker can be a microphone and a microphone could be a speaker if you wire them reverse.
Yes.
Basically the diaphragm is, you know, the speaker or the diaphragm. I guess or TVs are the same. TVs and computer screens. So you don't even need a webcam. They can just do like some reverse imagery shit.
Wow.
And figure out like what you're doing, where you are. Pretty cool.
I don't love that.
Yeah.
It's really creepy. I think it's weird how I watched a video the other day about how you should never use AirTags to like track your animals.
Why is that?
Because apparently it picks up Bluetooth signals from like nearby devices, so it's not tracking your pet in real time. It's like,
Well, then what use is an Apple tracker?
that's what I mean. I'm like, so basically you're saying that that could be true for anything. Like especially if it's like moving in a car, or it's, I don't know, on somebody's bicycle or something. Like,
See, I always thought you didn't put them on dogs because they were saying it gives them like some weird dog cancer.
no, it's because it like picks up Bluetooth signals from nearby devices. So like it'll pick up like signal from your AirPods or something.
That's the thing I don't like.
But then it could be 20 minutes old.
I don't like that I can hit AirPlay on my computer and I can see like 3 TVs.
Or like AirDrop, and it like pulls up like
Somebody, yeah.
your boss's work computer, and you're like, well, no.
Like I think
No.
I think if I do that here, we have a neighbor named Jamie, I think.
It's probably the next door lady.
Sophia, I just want to airdrop her some shit.
Send her all the like
I just
the
send her
porn pics that you and your work friends send back and forth to each other.
Yeah, just gay guys making out. Just 2 consensual.
But like fully naked.
I had to stop sending those. I realized like, because so what I do, guys, is generally I find if somebody sends a group text that's like about business, I'll just Google gay guys kissing. And then first 4 or 5 images, I'll just grab one, copy it, and put it in the group text. And they were getting to the point where like, yeah, the men were naked. The men were it just became more
it evolved
obscene. Yeah.
into like more graphic.
Because you got to push the envelope. Once you
it's
know,
like everyone's trying to one up each other.
yeah, and like we all start doing it. And once you know your audience, you're just like, well, I know this is gonna get the group to pop. And yeah, then so I just had to chill out because we got some new people on the group text.
Yeah, I feel like I would never be able to do that with my work people.
I did that to my dad when I was visiting my dad. I just kept airdropping him the same picture while I was sitting next to him.
What was he? Did he like have any reaction to it?
Like just pissed off because he's just playing. He was a candy crushing.
It'd be funny if you could like airdrop anonymously, so like your dad wouldn't have known it was you.
Well, you can change the name of your phone.
How? Just like in your settings?
Yeah, you can change what your phone name is.
So you could have changed it to Gareth's phone.
Yeah. Or the FBI. He gets an airdrop from the FBI of 2 guys kissing. 2 just hot, oiled up, bearded men.
Bearded?
Yeah.
You don't like the clean cut ones?
The twinks are funny, but like when you get 2 just...
But there's no like, not like necessarily twinks, but like, yeah, just like buff, like
that's less
clean cut, oiled up.
It is a sliding scale because like the hotter, it is funnier. Like it is funny to send 2 jacked, good-looking gay dudes kissing. Mm-hmm. But I also think it's fun to find like candid pride pictures of like 2 gross, burly gay men just like tongue in mouth. Ugh. On the street pride kiss.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
But you know what I mean?
I mean, I would make that reaction like If there was a picture of you and I just like
Yeah.
full on fucking like
And I'm wearing like leather
throat, like tongue down each other's throat.
assless chaps, chest hair
And
out.
I'm just like grabbing your butt.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
finger's dangerously close to your butthole.
Dangerously.
Grant still won't let me enter.
No, dude.
It's so funny.
I just don't. No, thank you.
I don't want to.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I talk a lot of game, but
No.
like if it actually came down to it and you were like, put your finger in my butthole, I'd be like, ew.
No. No.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, I can't imagine putting you through that.
Putting me through that.
You have PTSD immediately. You're like shaking. Full blown shell shock. World War I shell shock from touching my butthole.
Full on PTSD.
Yeah, like
and then I go on the news to talk about my experience.
how you were abused by me.
No.
you,
I just want to help others.
you me too. You
Avoid the
basically
same fate.
yeah, you me too me by sticking your finger in my ass. And I get canceled.
I forced you to do it.
Yeah, now's a good time to say I just put on the Night Stalker documentary.
Yeah, I forgot how disturbing this was. Like I was just reading. We can't hear it. We just have the subtitles on, and I
Yeah.
looked up for a second, and it was like she had stab wounds in her vagina, and her eyes were cut out. I'm like, oh Jesus,
Yeah, dude.
brutal.
Did I ever tell you that I had a friend's mom? You know how there's always that friend's mom in high school that like tells you too much. She wants to be like one of the crew.
Oh, she's like the mom that's like friends with everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, you guys can drink at my house.
Yeah.
Here's some cigarettes. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool moms.
Yeah.
And then they always get into conversations with the kids, and then they always end up oversharing.
Yeah. It'll be like 1 a.m. at a high school party, and you
I'm-
look over and she's like on the couch with
Yeah,
like
just
4 people.
Chatting with a cocktail. No, so I'm going to tell you this, and I'm probably going to beep it out.
Okay.
But this mom told me and like 2 or 3 other people,
How old were you?
16, 17,
Okay.
that I'll beep that out. That's beeped out. Kate just gave me a look. But how does a 16 or 17-year-old boy process that in real time? You're like, fuck, dude, really?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's.
I'm a cool mom. Like, why would you tell kids that?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, that seems crazy, but at the same time, it's like I feel like I can picture people in my mind that I've met in my own personal life that I'm like, at one point when they have kids, like I can see them probably being like that type of mom.
What if what she wasn't telling us was that she load it, dude. Yeah. It's probably not very funny. It's probably only funny to us.
I don't know why I'm laughing so much.
Yeah.
It's awful. I mean, also, like, do you think that's like a true story?
You know what?
Or do you think she's like other people that are just like
No, do you think it was?
that just like lie about stupid shit to like
Do you
make
thi-
themselves
Do you
sound
think it's
cool?
one of those situations where the gun was on the table and then like over time the story just kept escalating and escalating to
And
the
now
point?
it's just morphed into. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's a wild story. I would not tell anybody that.
I probably got to beep out a bunch. I feel weird saying this stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we can't talk about that.
I'll beep out all the pertinent stuff. So this, just to let you know, if you sign up for the premium, this won't be unbeeped. Either way.
Wild.
But I had to tell Caitlin. I
Wild.
bit my tongue last week, and it's really affecting my performance.
You just struggle.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you noticed a resurgence of RIPs on Facebook lately? Has that affected you? Are you ever on Facebook?
I don't really go on Facebook anymore, but like people dying.
Yeah, man, I hate it.
And they're just like.
I wish I could delete Facebook, but because of another thing I do, I have to keep Facebook to manage some pages.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all like, can't believe you're gone. It's all this vague book shit where it's like people are posting, can't believe you're gone too soon. And then the comments are like,
or?
Yeah. And so I don't know who they're talking about.
Oh.
But there's a lot of those. I've seen them.
Like,
yeah.
who are you talking about?
Dr. Ruth died. And Richard Simmons died.
The sex radio lady.
Yeah, sex radio.
Is she the one who talked like this?
No, it's Delilah. Hi, lovers. I got Caitlin on the phone. She wants to dedicate a song to her husband.
Her mans.
Yeah. She came home mad from work today.
Shut up.
Kate, it's funny. We had a little argument. We got over it, and now we can laugh about it.
Yeah.
Babe, you know I don't think you come home from work every day. I was just heightening for the podcast.
Sure.
Caitlin.
Still hurt my feelings though.
Well, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. We're doing a podcast.
I need to get my wedding band resized, and I know you're probably gonna be annoyed by me saying that.
Why?
Because it feels so big.
Well, we got it fit.
Babe, it like every time I look at it, it's like that.
Okay. What's it supposed to do?
The diamonds are obviously supposed to be in the front.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, how could they go smaller?
I don't know. Take some of it out or something? Like cut the back?
I told the story on the radio today about how when we were at your parents' house and we were swimming in their pool like you said you like to do.
Yes, I love it. I like to swim.
I
bought some goggles from Target recently.
Yeah.
They were $8. Great $8 purchase. They are life-changing. I can open my eyes underwater now.
Yeah.
Because I wear contacts, so it's either like open my eyes underwater and you can't see, or wear the contacts and just,
It's funny you bring up the goggles.
Don't open your eyes.
Because we were swimming the other day and I was playing with my wedding ring in the pool and I wanted to see how fast it would drop, and it dropped so fast, Kate.
That's scary.
Well, no, it was in the shallow.
I wouldn't do that with my rings.
Well, right. So it was flat and whatever. So I dropped it, and I was like, it made a loud noise. And then I told Kate, I was like, go to the deep end of the pool and see if you can hear this. And it's loud. It's like ting, hits ground.
Yeah.
But then
I didn't like it.
Yeah, and then the one time I took off because I wanted to drop it into my hand to see how fast it dropped, and I missed my hand, and it started rolling into the deep end. So I had to go no goggles and fucking chaotically put my hands all over the bottom of the pool, and I found it. And I was like, whoa.
Was I still in the pool at that point?
Yeah, everybody was in the pool. I panicked on my own.
What was I doing?
You guys were all swimming, talking. I just accidentally dropped it. It's hard not to play with your wedding ring.
And then he still was playing it with it afterwards, because after that was when
I told you. Yeah.
Kate, go underwater and listen.
It's amazing how sound carries water, Kate. Science. Because sounds are louder underwater, right? So like if there's an underwater speaker, you can't pump them as hard as you would, because it'll blow up people's eardrums because of the pressure.
When do they use underwater speakers?
All the time, I guess, at resorts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they pump music or do they pump like the DJ mix, or do they pump like underwater music? That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know.
If it's just underwater, like you go under there, it's like Mario.
It's been a long time since I've heard underwater music.
I don't know if I've ever heard underwater music.
I feel like I have maybe once in my life.
Okay, so www.terribleperson.co. This was the free episode this week.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed it. Go there, sign up for the premium. It's $2 a month.
Moving on. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to go over the premium, and then Kate's going to decide what we're having for dinner tonight.
I already know what I want for dinner.
What do you want for dinner tonight?
I want In-N-Out.
Okay.
And I pray to the Lord above that the drive-through line isn't long.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Again, www.terribleperson.co. Go there, sign up now. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We'll see you on the free episode next week.
What's wrong with In-N-Out?